Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the readings for the month of December, and I'm going to be reading for the lovely star sign of Leo. And as promised, Leo, I said I would be creating your own tarot card that I will be incorporating at the end of the reading by doing encaustic art on this postcard. So without further ado, my lovelies, I'm just going to start to create this now for you. So I'm just going to put a base colour on for you first, Leo, and I'm going to go with some lovely bright yellows to start for you. So I'm just going to apply some of that on there to start with, just so we get a base for the lovely Leos for December. Okay, just to get some colour on here. That's fine. So I'm just going to clean that off now for you before we start building up the next layer. I'll just clean this iron off, give it a clean, and then we'll start applying different colours for you, Leo. Okay, so I'm going to go with some blue, okay, some red, some green, and we'll have a little bit of white, although it's got all different colours in the white as from previous. And I'm just going to tinge it with a bit of pink here and there. So it's all about abstract. Okay then, my lovely Leos, what messages have we got for our lovely Leos then, please, for the month of December? What messages have we got for the lovely Leos? I'm happy with that, guys. So I'm just going to leave that card to dry, okay, Leo, and then I'll come back to that at the end of the reading and we'll see what extra messages we get out of that card for you. So my lovelies, welcome back. I've allowed the card that I made yesterday dry so that we can now do the lovely monthly reading for Leo. If you are new to my channel, my monthly readings, I premeditate on the cards, so that allows me then to do my little bit of added poetry towards the end. The cards I use quite a few from the different decks, and I will put the names in the description box below. So without further ado, my lovely Leos, I'm just going to get straight into this for you. Just move those out the way and I'll come back to those in a little while. So what you need to be focusing on, Leo, going into December, we have the card of breathe. Okay, breathe. You have survived another 12 months, my lovely Leos. Okay, so we had breathe come out with wishing well and intention. Okay, now these are the energies that I'm picking up coming in with you, Leos. And if you are new to my channel, I will do a collective read to start with, and then I'll look at a romantic side at the end of that. So then, this is a lovely card. Okay, you have had such an emotional up and downer 2019. Some of the things that you've had to ride the wave on, and I want to say, you know, literally, it's been an emotional roller coaster for most of my Leos in 2019. But it's saying, as we come into December, I do feel you are leaving the stormy waters behind. Okay, you can literally come to the surface for a very long time, since a very long time, and literally now be able to breathe. I do feel going into December 2019, as we come to the end of the year, you feel less burdened. Okay, there's a lot of things you've managed to sort out in your life, Leo, to allow you to feel, like I say, literally giving yourself breathing space. Sorry, I touched my microphone then by mistake. You probably hear that. So yeah, literally going into December being able to breathe, as I say. Now with the wishing well here and the intention, okay, there is something brewing for you, my lovely Leos. You've been putting some thought processes out there and literally wishing to hear about some information. Okay, now this could be some job areas where you've been putting out communication, and you are sort of in December waiting to hear whether you've won a contract. I want to say contract now because I'm picking up with some of my Leos here who've literally either put a tender in for something or they've applied for something, and you are wishing to hear for this news, okay? And basically it's just saying, with the intention and the wishing well here, then with this egg here, this is what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to wait on the news for, okay? So if I turn over the next card here, we've got hope. So this is just knocking on to what we're trying to get waiting the news on, because I want to say news here. And we've got focus, okay? So it's all being aimed on this precious thing that you're literally waiting on news for in December. And then we have Queen of Fire, okay, and Eight of Earth. So I'm going to go with these to start with now on the collective. So Leo, December is all about here. You are waiting for some information, and once you get this information, you will be able to breathe even more. Okay, that's what I want to say. You've come a long way in 2019. There's a lot of things you've achieved in 2019. You've had some battles on your plate as well, but if you can see, the stormy waters in this card are rolling backwards. Okay, to me they're like rolling backwards. Calmer waters are coming in, but you are waiting to hear on some news, because if this manifests and you're hoping, you've been fully focused on it, okay, you've put your heart and soul into it, with the Eight of Earth as well, it's just it's waiting for a transformation. You're waiting for the news, okay, because you've put I'll just say it's a hard effort, Leo. You've put a lot into this, okay? You've put a lot into this, whatever it is you're waiting for it to hear the news on. But just know, my lovelies, look, I love this card. This is going to be a positive outcome. Oh, wow. Oh, man, I love these cards. Look at this. We had breathe here, breathe there, okay? Everybody breathe. Because whatever it is you're wishing for, whatever it is, if it's a job, if it's a move of house, okay, it's coming. It's manifesting, and you're going to hear this news, okay? You are literally going to hear this news. And it may be even as late as the 24th of December on Christmas Eve, but it'll be the best Christmas present you have ever had, okay? That's lovely. Of the collective, that is absolutely lovely on the collective, because I just feel, as I say, it's like going into December with this anticipation of you've put something into plan, okay? You've been, like I say, it's either a house move, a job, it's a situation where you've literally been hoping, wishing, praying, okay? And you're just waiting on the news. Now it could be as well, I do want to say, a pregnancy. It could be that somebody has literally been trying, focusing in, putting all their love and energy, okay? Because the Eight of Earth here with the little pixie, the little elf fairy there, it's just saying, wow, we've done it. I'm pregnant, okay? So that could affect some of my Geminis out there. Literally, you can breathe, because I feel like I'm picking up with some Geminis who've tried and have been trying over the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the last 8 months previously to December. You've been trying, guys, your hardest to get pregnant, and it hasn't been happening. And you're just on this verge of, oh, I've got to do this. It's been, yeah, and it is, my lovelies, gonna be pregnant. Good news. The universe has answered your prayers, your wishes, and you're thinking, yes, it's the best Christmas present. I can breathe, I'm pregnant, okay? Again, it's not going to affect everybody, but I have to say, on the collective, that is what I'm feeling for some. But then again, it could be, as I said, you're waiting on this news of a job, a house move, But whatever it is, whatever ever it is, Leo, that you've been wanting to manifest, what you're waiting to hear on, whatever news it is, it's coming. It's coming, Leo. It's been divinely showered upon you, and you will get that wish. You will get that dream. Oh, that's lovely. Honestly, that is such a lovely read for you, Leo, when I know from the readings I've done for you since I've been on this channel at the end of June, you've had it rough. The last 6 months, it's been hard, okay? And I'm not going to dwell over all my readings that I've done for Leo, but this is a breath of fresh air for me to sit here and give you such good positive news, Leo. So if I scoot back quickly along the romantic side of things then, okay? Then obviously the romantic side with the pregnancy could also be touching in, where a couple have been trying their hardest, you know, even going down the IVF treatment, you know, to get pregnant. But if that's the case, again, on the romantic side, just know, my lovelies, your prayers are going to be answered, and that is going to be good news for a pregnancy, okay? Then on the romantic here, then I do feel I'm picking up that there's been somebody, Leo, that you've had your eye on for quite some time, and you've been putting all your energies, okay, over the last 8 months, I want to say. And I do feel it's somebody who might be in your workplace, where you've seen them every day, okay? You see them every day, you have a bit of a laugh and a joke with them, but you have been sort of doing your utmost, okay? Because I feel this relationship here is symbolised in this egg, okay? And you've been holding this wish of yours for the last, what, 6, 8 months in this dynamic. Now, it could be within a university scenario where you've, you know, been around this person and you've just kept thinking, you know, I really, really like them, okay? And you have been, it has been a friendship level. I'm not saying it's a total stranger. It's somebody you've known, and somebody, you know, you've held a candle to your heart for this person. And it could be, as I said, within a workplace, you know, within an office environment, or in a workplace where you're thinking, gosh, I really, really like them. And this is what you've been wishing for, okay? Going into December, to take this a little bit further. And again, here, it's a message, really. This is where you need to literally take action. If this is you, Leo, and you've been watching that woman, girl, boy, man around you, and I'm just still going to stick with the work ethic here. I feel there's somebody in your work environment that has really caught your eye over the last few months. And, you know, you've had a bit of a flirt and you've had a bit of a tease, and do you know what I mean? It's never got any more than that as such, really. But you have felt it sort of, you felt the chemistry. I want to say, feel like the chemistry pulling together. But it's saying you have got a strike in December. Now, whether this is at an office party, okay, but whoever's organising it, whoever's doing the table arrangements, just try and make sure that you end up sitting by one another or opposite one another, just so you get that eye contact. Because I do feel, okay, I do feel that this person, whoever it is, this is going to ignite. This is going to ignite here. So all the hard work, all the hope, all the wishing, there's going to be, this is going to come in to you, my lovelies, on this relationship here. And you are going to think to yourself, because I think there's a bit of awareness, there's like a bit of, you feel like you're wary, because you think to yourself, if I sort of cross the line a little bit too much with them, then are they going to take it the wrong way? And then I've got egg on my face, and they didn't really like me as much as I liked them. But because of the Yang card here, okay, and I just feel you've got to shoot that arrow. You've got to shoot that arrow in this, and I feel it's going to be an opportunity, because obviously going into December we have all the social scene, don't we? You know, the office parties, the drinks out, and it's just picking your moment. That's what I want to say. Picking the moment. Shoot that arrow at that moment. Pick your time, okay? And I just feel the chemistry, because I feel this is chemistry here. I feel whoever this is you're dealing with, Leo, it's this chemistry, okay? It's you can feel the fire, the passion between you and this person without, you know, do you know what I mean? Without it sort of having exposed it as such. But there's going to be a situation where you are going to take the action, but it could be to do with them. If you look on the flip side of it, it could be they have been looking at you and you felt the chemistry from them, okay? And you're thinking to yourself, I wish they'd make a move on me. Do you know what I mean? But the importance is, if that's the case, whatever this is and whoever this resonates with, there is a party, all right? There is a party, a Christmas themed, you know, get together for a workforce. That is your opportunity. That'll be their opportunity as well. So if you can relate to what I'm saying, if you can relate to, oh yeah, that person does flirt with me, that person does like me, I can feel the chemistry there with that person, just know whenever that is going to be, that party, I want to say 19th, I don't know why I want to say 19th of December, but I do, so I'm going to say the 19th of December is where it's all going to, chemistry's going to just ignite between the two of you, whether it's them going to be shooting the arrow at you, you're going to be shooting the arrow at them, but it's just going to be a case of, it's going to be one of those lovely scenarios that you see in those films, isn't it, where you're both sort of quiet in a corner on your own with not too many people around you, basically your office people. You're sort of in this situation, whether it's outside you know, you've gone outside for a cigarette or taking your drink outside and they followed you out, and it's just that instant engage with eyes that then takes it to that kiss. Oh, I love a lovely Christmas romance. So that is what I'm feeling, okay? Again, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but I'm just picking up where I feel. So I am now going to read the last card of this deck, and we've got support, okay? And it's weird really, because we've got the egg there, got another egg here, okay? So I'll come to the picture in a minute. But support, people come into your life for many different reasons. Some you learn from and then they move on, while others return, often because you need to learn more from those individuals. Others remain beside you throughout your entire life. So the message on here is support, okay? As I said, I feel that the universe here, guys, and with the egg as well, again, this is to do with the people with the pregnancies. Know that that's been divinely structured for you. That is where you're going to find out in December you are actually pregnant and you're going to be able to breathe. Okay, wonderful news. The support then on the collective, where you've been focused, you are wishing to hear from information, as I said, whether it's a new job, a move, whatever, okay? Again, this card is symbolising support, because these are spiritual cards, what John Holland does, the message from the spiritual world. So it's saying here, you have, on both sides, my lovelies, got the support of the universe. The support of the divine are working behind the scenes, okay, to bring in whatever it is you have been wishing, you have been manifesting, you have been dreaming about, okay? And just know the support is there. So now I'm going to have a look at the card I made for you, Leo. And these are a bit like the tea leaf readings. So I just have to start looking into the card. Okay, that's interesting. Right, straight away up here, I'm picking up with some Leos who may have to have some blood work done just before Christmas. I just feel there's some anomaly there with a blood count, because if you can see here, it's like blood spots. Okay, so I feel testing for blood for somebody, okay, there. So let's have a look what else we've got going on. Oh wow. Let's have a look what I've got here. Let's see if I can get anything off there. Okay. Let me just have a look. Right, okay. What I've got here, I feel like this is on a remembrance link here. I've got a spirit entering here. I've got a gentleman, okay? And I feel he would have had William in his name. He would have had a beard. He always had a lovely head of hair, even when he, you know, was going into his later years. I feel he would have been around late 70s when he passed, okay? And he had difficulties in the lower leg area. But I do feel it's the anniversary, the first anniversary of his passing, okay? But I'll just get whether that's a William, who is a Leo here on the earth plane, who should be getting this message. I do feel it's a grandfather link as well, but it's the anniversary of their passing in December, okay? And let's have a look why he's come through for a message. Let's have a look. Okay, it's just saying, I feel, whoever I'm picking up with, whether this or not, I feel like the name William, I do feel is the person who's passed, okay? Had William, or they were known as Bill, okay? But they're just saying here, they were either around you in spirit when you've, I just see somebody who's been or is going on a holiday where there's lots of mountains. I can just see lots of peaked mountains, okay? And it's just saying for you to be aware that they are going to be around you. But it's saying as well, if it is a walking trip or a holiday trip, to be mindful if you're taken on a guided tour, or if you decide to go yourself to look at some mountainous region that you want to explore, to be aware of the change of the weather, to be a quick change of weather, so to be on guard. That's come through as a warning for somebody who I feel is planning some kind of mountainous, I'll just see mountains, okay? They're showing me mountains, and it's saying to be, if you're thinking of going on this walk or being taken, it's just saying to be prepared, because the weather will just literally switch. It'll just be unpredictable and it will switch. So just to be mindful of that, okay, if that's going to resonate with anybody. I feel that's more of a prediction, really. Okay, I feel that's like something that's due to happen in the future. That's why this gentleman's come in the card. Let's have a look what else we got here. Else have we got in here? Oh, look. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, 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 wow. We've been talking about babies, haven't we? And here I have literally got a crib, a Moses crib, a basket, and I've got a baby's going to be born around the Christmas time. And just know, I want to say golden child. This baby who is born in December, they are going to be a golden, there is a big significance of this child, okay? And I do feel it may be even because the person who's giving birth to it would have already had a child in spirit. They would have already had a miscarriage and got a child in spirit. So this is a golden child coming in here in December, okay? So that's lovely. So let's what else we've got going on. I'm going to hold the card back a bit, because when I record and I look back on my videos, I look at these cards, I go, oh, I never picked that up. So I am going to hold it just away from me a little bit, and then we'll turn it round, just for my own purposes really, guys. So I will bring it back again in a minute. So What have we got? Okay. I have got a message here for somebody whose child has been having terrible issues with their tonsils. Okay, I've got tonsils inflamed going into December, and you're sort of at your wit's end really of, you know, saying the child's suffering and what have you, but do and follow what you want to do with that. I always think to myself, tonsils are there to protect us from any bacteria going in our throats. They play a massive part in our anatomy that people do not realise, and the medical profession will easily whip a child's tonsils out at the drop of a hat. Okay, but yeah, it may solve a problem, but later on, my lovelies, it will cause a massive problem. So I would suggest researching that a little bit on the herbal path. There is ways of treating tonsillitis in children. I suffered terrible with my tonsils as a child, okay, but luckily with gargling salt water solutions, taking honey, natural things can reduce the swelling, and it is the body's own defence mechanism. Tonsils do not swell willy-nilly. Tonsils will swell because there's an infection in the back of the throat. Kids won't eat because you know, it hurts to eat when tonsils are swollen, but that is again the body's way of saying you don't need to eat when you are unwell. I am blocking you from eating because it's the body's own healing process, okay? And yet people look at it as a troublesome thing. Our bodies are an amazing thing, guys, you know, and we so easily go down the pharmaceutical routes of taking tablets and everything else. We are our own first aid kit, okay? But it's the outside influences that mess that up, to be fair. So I'm just saying here, if you've got a child who has repeatedly been suffering with tonsillitis and your GP will say, oh, I'll refer you to the hospital, we'll get those taken out, then just question yourself here and think, hang on a minute, I'm going to do some research on this. Please, please do some research on it. I'm not here, I'm not a doctor, okay, but I am just saying to you, just research. That's all I'm going to say. Just research. You do what you want to do with your own children. That's up to you. You're their parents. But I'm just saying we need to start waking up really and finding the truth about certain things. And tonsils in kids is a massive one. Okay. And I'm going to leave it there. So let's have a look what else we've got going on. So. Okay, here I have somebody waiting for plans. Now I feel like somebody is looking to buy some land to build their own property on. Okay, the plans are all there. I can see them here, literally. They're all drawn up, ready to say, I want, you know, I've got like 2 houses showing on these plans. Okay, and it's just saying here that you've put all the work in, you want these plans passing through, but I do feel there may be a block on that development. You've done all the work, you've paid someone to do all the plans, you've said exactly what wants to be there. I just see a plot of land that you're interested in purchasing. You've put the plans forward to say, I want to purchase this, I'm going to put this on here and build that on there. But I do feel there's a red flag being, there is going to be a big red flag on this building proposition that you want to go ahead with. So it's just to expect some hold-ups on this, okay? I just feel some red tape. That's what I want to say now. Just literally red tape is covering these plans. So whether you'll hear in December that whatever you've submitted to build, okay, it might be a big no-no that comes through. So that's what I'm feeling for some of my Leos there. It's not going to resonate with everybody, like I say, but I just feel plans on the table and red tape. That's all I want to say on that. So let's carry on and have another look at what we've got. Oh, that's weird. And this is only going to maybe just resonate with one person. But I feel like somebody's thinking of starting their own business or learning the skill. And it's going back to old traditions of bakery, bread. I just see here somebody making loaves of bread. And that's as in a business sense, okay? Or a qualification to go into that business sense. I just see somebody just making different loaves of bread, but organically, okay? And it's as though it's a venture that they want to go into on a small basis to start with. It could be just on a market stall where you've saying there's not enough decent bread out here where you are. And I just see people literally making loaves of bread, okay? Just see loaves of bread being made. That's a really wacky one, guys, but I'm just picking it up here in the card. So that's what I get off the card for you then, Leo. And no doubt when I come to look at it later, I could look at these cards for ages, okay? And I also want to say here, I've got somebody who would have passed their pilot's licence, okay? I've got a pilot's licence here being awarded to somebody who's literally, like I say, been learning to fly a plane, and you've been given the licence, you know, you've passed your test, and I can just see the plane there. So I feel like somebody has passed their pilot's licence, been given their pilot's licence, which is amazing. Okay. Just going to last look round on the card. Make sure I can't see anything else on here. Okay, again, I just feel medical on this. And I just want to say that somebody maybe have been having tests done about a heart murmur. And I just feel they may detect on a scan, because I can see it as plain as day here, a hole in the heart. I can just, whether it's somebody, a child that was born originally with a hole in the heart, and they've had to have certain operations through certain times of their life. I just feel it's either they've had their last one now, okay, they've had their last one for, until they're, you know, don't get into their teens until they're checked. But I just feel here, I just want to say hole in the heart, okay, and that's all I'm going to say. Take that as you will. Resonate that however you will in the month of December, but they just wanted me to pick up on there to say a hole in the heart, and that's all I'm going to leave it with there. So now I'm going to read you my lovely poem, Leo, and we have, as the year draws to an end, reflecting on all that's been, know the universe is hatching a dream behind the scenes. Hope will bring a wish for you early in the new year. So focus and set the intention. So raise a glass and toast a cheer to surviving the battles. Be happy as you leave the year of 2019. knowing in 2020 it will allow you to breathe. So I'm just going to read that again for you. As the year draws to an end, reflecting on all that's been, know the universe is hatching a dream behind the scenes. Hope will bring a wish for you early in the new year. So focus and set the intention. So raise a glass and toast to cheer. To survive in the battles, be happy as you leave the year of 2019, knowing in 2020 it will allow you to breathe. So yeah, that's just saying, as you go into 2020, on everything that you've been trying to manifest, okay, everything that those waters are going to be calmer going into 2020, because the last sort of couple of months you have been riding those storm waves, okay, and the universe is hatching a lot. The universe is hatching a dream for you, and as I said, for those who do get pregnant, then congratulations from me, because that is definitely coming in for some Leos. So what I'm going to do now is just tie this up lovelies, with a charm, okay? So I'm just going to shake these for you. I'll have a little jingle bells, jingle all the way. Let's have a look what's in store for Leo then on the charms to finish this lovely Christmas reading up for you. What have we got for my lovely Leos? So what have we got here? Wow, this is a charm of, get it the right way around. It's the cat, okay? It's the cat charm. Good luck. That's all I'm going to say, guys. That's all I need to say. Okay? And yeah, you may have felt like a cat with 9 lives, my lovelies, going through 2019, because you have dealt with a lot and, you know, challenged with a lot. But just know, December 2019 for my lovely Leos is going to be such a lucky period. So embrace it, guys. Just when that 1st of December hits your calendar, okay, or turns on your watch or whatever, just think, wow, I can breathe in December, because all good luck and positivity is going to be coming in around you. And it's even waving at you, Leo. That cat is waving at you. So yeah. So my lovelies, first of all, I want to thank all those who've supported me so far, because I've only been going since June, okay? So a big shout out for the guys who've subscribed so far. I hope as we go into 2020 we can grow even further as a collective family, and I wish everybody, Leo, okay, a wonderful Christmas. Those who are having the babies, enjoy. That is a golden child, okay, be aware. Every child's golden, but I'm just saying these are golden because they've already got brothers and sisters in the spirit world already, okay? And have a wonderful new year, knowing you can breathe, my lovelies, because 2020 is going to be a great year, I do believe. So that's all I want to say, and I'll say Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Speak to you and look forward to reading to you in 2020. Take care then, Leo. Bye.